So I heard a quote last week from the great Gus Johnson. He typically does sports commentary on Fox News Kickoff and Fox News Sunday with Fox News Saturday, sorry, with Joel Klatt. Typically covers Michigan football games, go blue. Uh, and he was on the Rich Eisen show last week. It was about a 40-minute interview, and there was one quote he said that really stuck out to me. He said, I can't see myself. I can only see a reflection of myself. And I thought that was it really got me because it was so true. And like it's kind of a lot like what this whole presentation's about. It's individual internal analysis. Like I'm doing the analysis on myself, but I'm not getting somebody else. It's not somebody else here. It's not one of my classmates or my group member, telling me exactly what they see from me and giving me an assessment of like how they see me. It's like how I see myself. Um, and getting my information from others, like what other people tell me. But like I can see a reflection of myself from my phone, through the camera here, through pictures, but you never see yourself head on. And I I feel like that kind of lends itself well here to this individual internal analysis. Um, Anyways, so some of the things I'll be talking about very briefly here will be my emotional intelligence scores earlier in the semester, my 16 personalities, some general observations, and then my action plan. So I believe a lot of these scores are still rung true. Even now, I think self-awareness, I would like to say, has gone up to maybe a 4, but I would like to say the my self-awareness is low. Being low is kind of a due to me being blonde. I would jokingly, um, but I'm definitely going to try to improve that more by recording myself. I think I always take notes typically like on my phone or like a pen and paper, and like I'm really starting to think about recording, like doing voice recordings and then listening back on that. Because then I can kind of hear how I talk and start picking up on some of the little things. And I think how to improve self-awareness might be listening to myself, watching myself more a little bit, just to pick up on some of my habits. And self-management, definitely a maybe the one that you have to manage the most or to maintain the most, because that self-management's kind of going on constantly. Social awareness and relationship management, that's typically when you're around others. Um, and like while I rank strongly there and I'm still proud of those scores, and I do believe those ring true because I really think I am a team player. Um, I believe these scores have been accurate for the majority of this whole semester. Uh, as for my personality type, I call it INFJA, jokingly. Introverted for sure, intuitive, definitely in my feelings. I'd like to think I'm an overthinker, and I really do believe that's true. But feelings, as a major Taylor Swift fan, I gotta agree. Feeling is definitely a big way of how I go about this world. And judging, but that judging, I remember I was ranked 51% to 49%. And turbulent, the thing about turbulent is that on the opposite was the whole being assertive thing, and I've definitely have a difficulty being assertive, and that has rung true throughout this majority of this whole semester, both in my class, my life in school, at work, uh, and in my own personal life. So as for some of my observations, and these are more strengths and weaknesses, to be honest. And this is stuff that I feel about myself and what others have told me. So as for something that I've noticed, I kind of notice I don't really trust people as much as I would like to trust people. I typically just like with my group for this semester, um, I feel like I have to take charge of the group. I feel like I'm often the one that comes in. well prepared. So like I have to take the lead. So like I've had to get used to being comfortable taking the lead, which is why in my group presentations I typically have the hook. I started off. I might usually have the most lines. I might have wrote most of the script. I feel like with my group this semester, I'm not. I while I really do like my group, and nothing against them or anything. I feel like with the situation I've kind of been put in with this group, um, I've had to get out of my comfort zone. I would have preferred to sit back and kind of take a, you know, just a like a background role in the group, not say much, just hang out there in the background. I would have preferred to do that in all honesty, but this group has led to me having to take lead, take the front stage, um, make jokes, like just try to keep the audience engaged. Um, so I also have a willingness to compromise. My results can be inconsistent, like now. Difficulty speaking up for sure because I'm shy. I'm an introvert. I don't want to speak up. I don't. I'm like I get nervous. I don't have the greatest confidence in the world. Um, and how I'm going to go about that and improve on all of this is I have a sports business management class I just took, and I just did a uh, volunteering event the other week at the Citrus Bowl for a big rivalry game between Bethune Cookman and uh, Florida A&M, and it was a great event. And I was really uncomfortable because like I'm an introvert, I don't like crowds, I'm still with the whole COVID thing, so I. But I really had a great time volunteering. It was my first volunteering event I've ever done, and it was just a great experience. And I think that will help me be more confident, uh, talk to others, talk to strangers, get to know people, help people, and just all around. I think volunteering at events that might even lead to my change my career path. This also leans into the whole regaining my confidence thing. Um, because I've had a real difficulty of confidence over the last few years. I've had a lot of things in my personal life that has just been difficult, and I think putting myself out there, um, while acknowledging I'm an introvert, it's I can be an introvert, but I really like helping people in general. I like taking lead. I like making jokes. I like kind of being a good team player is kind of the role I find myself in, typically. And I think how else I can help that is I can definitely watch some more LinkedIn learning videos. And I've watched just about all the LinkedIn learning videos this semester, and I gotta say most of them have been really great. And I've even started watching some LinkedIn learning videos outside of this class, and I've watched some TED Talk videos. And like I'm really getting into the whole like I like hearing from professionals and kind of getting other people's perspectives and trying to figure out how to apply that in my own life. I watched a TED Talk video talking about don't take things personally. Like it's not everything. If something bad happens to you, it's not. Don't take it personally. It's there could be a variety of factors, and I think and it was about like this guy who he became a ref or like a referee in soccer, and he had to learn how not to take things personally because like the fans are yelling at him, but they're not mad at him per se. They're just mad at he's a ref. He's who else are they gonna be mad at? They're not gonna blame their team. But I think watching these videos, volunteering, working on self care to regain my confidence could go a long way in helping my career path because I think this semester has really brought me towards the direction of I wanted originally like a boring desk job, but I think this semester it's kind of led to me the classes I've taken and classes like this have kind of led to me wanting to get a job where I get more involved with others. And I want to volunteer more. Like I might volunteer more this semester or more this later this month. I got more volunteering emails, and like I'm really interested in doing that. Like I'm not getting any course credit or anything, but I'm really looking forward to next year because I think next year can be great. Um, and with that, I gotta say, I really appreciate this opportunity this semester. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself, probably more than I've probably learned more about myself in the last 3 months than I probably have over the last year or two. It's just looking inward more, getting involved with others, talking with others, and just kind of picking up on some personal habits. That's just been great. And I just got to say, what a blast this has been. And I can't believe the semester is almost over already. With that said, have a great holiday and take care. Thank you.